Hello, everyone. Right, hopefully I'm live. Hopefully you can all see and hear me. Just let me know, and I'll say hi to some people. So, Clark, you're the first here. Hello at 5:23 a.m. Oh my lord, so early. Good morning, Gryffindor. How are you? Well, I should say good morn after eve to everybody. It is morning here, but obviously different times of the day everywhere else. Evening to you, Gryffindor. Wish we could go. It's been a dream to go to Scotland. Yeah, I wish you could come too. Actually, everybody could come. I thought I'd just do the pool doesn't really sort of mean anything. I just thought it'd be fun to see who's in. Hi, Anna. Hello, Thomas. Hi, Natalie. And Nance is here as well. Hello, Nance. Hi, Claire. Good morning, Steve Puzzle Peep. So good to be here again, ready for another fun evening puzzling with everybody. Good, good, good. Morning, Steve Sam. Helen's here. Hello, Helen. From sunny yet chilly Germany. It's rainy and miserable here, although it's sort of warm, so it's not the best weather here in Scotland, but there we have it. It'll be lovely during Puzzle Camp. Promise. Actually, I can't promise that, but still, I'm sure it will be. Um, Hi, Sam. Thank you, Clark. I'm glad you can see and hear. Justin, hello, good noon. And hello, Ohana. So I'm a little bit. Hang on a minute. The chat is a little bit obscured because of the poll, but that's okay. Hopefully, I'll catch everybody. Hi, Angela. Just waiting for the ads. Here you are. Yeah, I know. I get those as well. I'm not actually a YouTube Premium member, so I get the ads come up too. Um, Daughter needed to ask me to say hello. Hello, Slitherpuff. How you doing? Leto the second is here, and Sarah B. Hi to you. Gustin, rainy and miserable. Sounds like normal UK weather. Yeah, well, certainly at this time of year anyway. We did have a good summer this year, in fairness. We did. We did. Hello! Haven't responded yet, but we'll be there for 2 or 3 days on the second week. Yeah, good, good, good. We're making a note of all of this from Discord and from YouTube comments, and I have had an email about it as well. So we are making a note of all potential attendees. So I'll be getting in touch soon with more details about the hotel rooms. But it's so exciting. I just can't tell you how excited I am about Puzzle Camp. I really can't. Finally made it to a live. Hi, Suze. She's gone to sleep. She's had a long day. Oh, well, I hope she sleeps well. I hope she sleeps well. Tell her sweet dreams from me. Alrighty, so I'm going to hook the puzzle, and just bear with me 1 second. So, yeah, so I'm doing a good loot puzzle. That's the brand, and it is called Sleeping Giants. And now I'm just going to pour these into the lid because the full image, these are just the remaining pieces, not sorted yet. But the full image on this puzzle is actually on the back of the box, and the front of the box is kind of obscured. It's obscured by various wordage and stuff. So this is it. This is the puzzle. And it's by Radina Tilly, and it is beautiful, very lovely and colourful. And I've been really enjoying it. Now, I wouldn't say it's easy, and I wouldn't say it's super duper hard either. I think it's a good level of challenge. But I'm pleased with progress. It's coming along quite nicely, just sort of steady progress on this one. So that's really good. So I'm just going to continue on. Now, the only pile I have sorted at the moment, because I built quite a lot last week, are pieces with red on. So we're talking all the trees, all the like I have already got some in. So there's one there. That's not really a red tree, that's more purple. But these are sort of a red colour. So I've got quite a few of those pieces ready to put in, and I'm hopeful I can start with those. And then it's a case of going back and just picking out a bunch more. Picking out a bunch more. And this is the rest of the pieces. So there's not that many left. But I'm still uncertain about where to go next in terms of colour and stuff. That might be easy to pick out. Sky bits like that. There. So that might be a good gap to fill in some of the sky, maybe some of the greens. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But it's beautiful. I'm really enjoying this puzzle. It's very nice. I'm gonna just try using the chat on here a bit until I get rid of the poll because I like doing the polls. They're fun, but the problem is that they obscure my chat, so I don't always see who said what. Um, Anna, rainy and cold here too. We lost 20 Celsius in 1 week. Oh gosh. Yeah, do you know what? The beginning of the week here on Monday, it was cold. Like it felt wintry. We had like a frost. And then after that, after that, it just went mild again, but it kind of just stayed rainy. So it's been a little bit of a pain, the weather, but expected, for the time of year. Morning, Sybil. Siobhan, Francis will come too if there will be a drinking buddy for him. Anyone bringing a husband who likes whiskey? Hus- husband. Husband, I got you. Husband, right. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Husbands. I like that. I'm sure there'll be somebody who wants to sample the whiskey. We're known for our whiskey, aren't we, in Scotland? If you click on your logo in the poll, does it collapse the poll window? I don't know, because it's not obscuring it on my iPad. You can collapse it on the iPad. I'm reading the chat off my I don't know. I'm afraid to click things because in case it all goes wrong. This is my software I'm looking at here. So let's see. No, it doesn't. I can close the poll, but I don't know if that stops the poll. Huh. Well, okay. I'm going to try closing it, but if it stops it, let's just have a wee look at where we're standing at the moment. So 32% yes, or 31. 38% no, and 28. Oh gosh, it keeps changing. Keeps changing as I'm looking at it. Some good numbers though. This is there. That's brilliant news. That's really good news. So we've got 38% no, 31% yes, 31% don't know. So I guess I'll have to work on making the don't knows into yeses. Um, but yeah, I'm not ending it yet, purposely. But if I accidentally end it on there, at least we know. At least we know the situation. Uh, Hang on. Close poll. Oh, good. It didn't end it. Oh, good. That's brilliant. Fine. All that time. I could have done that all along. Um, Morning after Eve, Sandra. How are you? And hello, Julie. And hello, Julie. Two Julies. Julie T and Julie Colwell. Right. Okay. So let's have a go at some of these reds. So I'm going to. I've got handy. I might put it on my wee stand and attempt to try and figure out where these go. And now then, that one has a branch coming off it, but it's kind of dark on one side. Excuse me. I think this might go over here, possibly. Maybe that way. Or, oh wait, no, it goes there. Yes. Okay, so that's that one. That's probably the chunkiest tree trunk, this one. So any with like large amounts of sort of red will likely go along here somewhere. There's another one there, that's quite chunky too. That seems to have more of a slightly pink kind of hue to it. They're not all the exact same shade of red. And I can use um, the neighbouring colours, like the transitions, hopefully, to help me out here as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna maybe focus on these to start with. Um, I need to keep these handy as well. Uh, there we go. That goes there, and that goes there. All right, so I might be back and forth. Right, this one you can kind of tell because there's two trees on one piece. So you can kind of tell these pieces, assuming I've picked them out of the box. There. So we'll just keep plugging away and hopefully it'll come together pretty smoothly. And there's some red pieces with bits of green. I'm assuming they're leaves. There's like a leafy bush at the bottom of this tree. So that will probably go down there. That one. There we go. Um, Not all of them are obvious. Oh, that one is. There we go. That's just very dark there at the bottom, so that's kind of stood out. Sorry, I'm just looking to see. Currently 9 yes in the poll out of 27. That's good. It's fairly even Steven across the three answers, isn't it? Really want to come, but my hubby works away, and it's going to be a lot closer to the time before I know if he's in the country those times or not. Well, yeah, no, that's okay. I'm sure they won't have run out of rooms by then. At least I hope not. So, yeah, just let us know. Just let us know when you know. It would be great to meet you, Helen. It would be great to meet you. Um, I mean, I understand completely. It's going to be a long trip for many, but I just think it's going to be so much fun, and I'm just so excited. Like I've become, now it's all sort of underway and getting organized and things. I'm getting so um just excited about the whole thing. It's going to be great. I think we can do it too. Perhaps a more apt poll would have been, do you think we can do it? What's everybody's answer to that? Do we think we can actually pull this off? I think we can. Right, there's a pink tree over here. They're not all red. So most of them are, but they're not all. So I'm going to pull out some of these and put them over here. It goes that way anyway. There's kind of a red tree on that side and a pink tree on that side. Oh, don't think I can attach these to the edge yet, though. Now then, where do you go? I think that might go somewhere over here. Ah, it does. There, that goes there. I'm not sure about this one. This might go over here. About that one. Ah, a lot of yellow on that one, so that kind of stood out. Now then, that has quite a lot of blue background. There's a few bits with blue background though. It's making me work for it, this puzzle. It's making me work. Uh, Again, that's a dark bit. This tree gets quite dark as it comes down. So I'm wondering if that goes around there somewhere, maybe. Oh, that goes there. Oh, there we go. Yes. Hmm. Triumph. How am I? Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for asking, Sandra. I'm fine. I'm doing good. You have a long weekend. Yay! Brilliant. Yawns. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Cara. You tired? Is it early where you are? Hi, Karen. Sandra, yes, I have a 4-day weekend. R- RDO tomorrow, and the King gave us a day off for his unbirthday. That was good of him. I'd love to go to camp. I'm a carer, but I'm sure going to try. Oh, I hope you can. I hope you can. Hoping Puzzle Camp will be such a roaring success that there'll be another one. Well, who knows? It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible. No large piece count will be safe from us. Hi, Winter! Poking in very quickly. Things don't end up exactly how I thought this week, so I won't be able to join the stream until next week. Oh, we're missing you, Winter, but we're glad you came to say hello. Ohana, think it can be done for sure. Just hope I can be part of it. Oh, I hope you can too. Great, I think it can be done. I do. I do. Especially with it being sorted beforehand. And we all know Sam's an expert sorter. I'm all right, but Sam's next level. Yes, you can. You're an amazing community. We are an amazing community. We absolutely are. I agree with you there. After seeing the speed of some of the puzzlers on Discord, I think it can be done. Yeah. Hi, Winter. I hope all is okay with you. I was thinking about the boards you will need for sorting, Vicky. John from Puzzle Me This just had his pieces on different sized pieces of cardboard. Yes, I remember that. I remember that the last video, I watched his last video, and he had all of them stacked up against the wall, and they were all different sizes. Um, so yeah, we'll need to think about. I'll need to watch his videos again and just take some notes, practical notes. Like just about things like the boards and stuff like that. Because I mean, not necessarily the way they built it, but I mean, I could take notes on that as well. But certainly with the number of boards and things like that, and think it would be a really good resource for information. Sonia, hello. Absolutely, all of you can do it. Those of us at home will be your cheerleaders all the way. Oh, yeah. Yes, I believe it can be completed in 2 weeks. Many hands make light work. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And you're coming, Karen. Is that right? You're going to try and make it? All day just stayed with my sister for a few days and some important things that happened. Autumn is a busy time here. All good, thank you. Good. All okay. Gosh, not day. I really need to get my eyes tested again. Hi, Philip. If you're not already, you should also stream some of the puzzle camp for those who can't make it. Oh, yeah, there'll be streams. There will be streams. Miss you too. Feels weird not having the streams on busy weeks. Yeah. How's everyone doing? Expert shape sorter, not so sure on non shape sorting. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think the biggest danger to puzzle completion will be the amount of chat and joviality. Yes. Yeah, we are a chatty bunch, aren't we? Yes. Just be standing around holding a puzzle piece, just chatting away like, oh, I better put this in. If it gets finished early, will Vicky give guided tours of Stirling? Do you know, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about what do we do if we finish it early? Like, and it's highly unlikely, but what if we finish it in like a week? People turn up during the second week like, oh, no more puzzle. I don't think that will happen. I don't think we'll finish it in that time, but I wonder if we will finish it a couple of days early. We'll have to just slow down. Like if we're sort of charging ahead on it, we'll have to just slow down, take some breaks, go and see the sights. Happy to give guided tours. Maybe I'll have a car by then. It'd be handy if I had a car. I think the biggest challenge is going to be the sky. Oh, absolutely. I was trying to convince people to do the sky. Because over in the Discord, I don't know if you've seen, we had Thomas and Debbie calling dibs on bits of the puzzle that they wanted to do. And I was like, does nobody want to do the blue sky? You sure? No takers? Hi, Rose. I'll be coming to puzzle camp with hubby for 2 to 3 nights during the first week. Yay! Okay. Oh, Sam, can you write this down for me? The problem is, the live chat replay disappears for a little bit and then it reappears after like a day. I just know for a fact I'll forget to come back and look at this. So we've got Rose. Should have said you have an amazing community. Oh, we're all brill, all of us. It is. I couldn't agree more. It is an amazing community. Yes, you're planning to be there. Yay! Hi, Danish Puzzler. How are you? Checking in late over here. You're coming to Puzzle Camp, aren't you? Ula. Planning on being there the whole 2 weeks. Yay, that's great, Philip. Wicked, Sam, Philip. There's another one. If you're in Discord and you haven't mentioned it in there, then pop it in there. Philip. I know you're in Discord, but pop a wee thing in there, and I can. Then I'm not in danger of missing anybody. John had the different coloured puzzle pieces in each pile. He sorted by colour? Yeah, I've got a vague recollection of him going through his piles of pieces. He must have had some like sorted by texture and stuff. I remember he had words, pieces with words on, and it was like his mum or somebody that was working on all the signs and stuff. Um, so I think we've not discussed it in a massive way, but I think Sam and I are going to sort of macro sort to start with, and then it'll be a case of like micro sorting from there. But I think the fact that we have several months to do it, Sam, I think is going to make the non-shape sorting bit more manageable. The problem I have with the general sorting, not shape sorting, is the fact that you get kind of like if you're doing it in a few hours, you know, over a couple of days. Like you get like decision fatigue. And you know, you start to sort of not really see details or not, and you know, and then you get tired, and then there ends up being a massive miscellaneous pile and stuff like that. But I think if we're doing it little and often, you know, it should keep the concentration levels fairly steady. That's the hope, anyway. I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to lower this light a little bit. I think it's a bit high up. Ah, now, a little bit better. And that one as well. Sorry. Actually, I still haven't really got my light fully sorted out in here. I had to there, that's a bit better. I had to buy some new lights not that long ago. Like no, a few months ago. And the lights I had before were darker than these ones. Plays havoc with my cameras because I have to sort out all the settings. So hopefully that's a little bit brighter now. Um, Julie, wish I could have better in typing classes as a teenager. Yeah, do you know what? I never did typing at school. It just kind of wasn't a thing. But I did have like a I had like a computer program. It was called Mavis Beacon Teachers Typing. It was really good. They had like games. So you learned to type like using the games and you got kind of a good rhythm. It was really good. Doesn't mean my spelling's always great, but autocorrect helps us out with that, I guess. You have a 24K that we can do. Yeah. So if we finish it really, really quickly, then we'll just bust out the 24K and do that one as well. Gosh, imagine that. What would that be? 66,000 pieces in 2 weeks. That would be insane, wouldn't it? Do we have any dates settled on yet? For Puzzle Camp? Philip, have you not seen the video? I put a video out. The dates are set. Yes, it's going to be from the 4th of July to the 18th of July. Next year. My last video, I put it out. It was out on Tuesday, so it was a bit of a funny day. But I couldn't get it out any sooner than that, and I'm wrestling with software at the moment, editing software, which I'll talk about in a wee minute. But yeah, it's going to be next year in July, 4th to the 18th. But watch the video. I go through it all, and I also mix the bags, so the puzzles are all mixed in two big tubs. I like sky. Don't mind being given my piece of sky. Ooh, okay. You don't know what you volunteered for there, Claire. I'm just going to hand you all the blue pieces. No, I'm kidding. We won't do that to you. We won't do that to you. There is a lot going on in the sky. I know it's a large area of puzzle, and I know it's not going to be easy. We'll probably have some false fits and stuff. But the way I see it with the sky, we like even if we put a piece in and it's a perfect fit, but it's clearly wrong. I think the best bet is to just put it in anyway. And then when all the pieces are in, then we do the swapping around. You know what I mean? We use the piece cut pattern and figure out where the other piece is and then swap them around and just, you know, do it that way. I think that's going to be the way forward with the sky. But you do have the Aurora Borealis on the left side of the puzzle. And then there's, what is it on the right? Is it like a pink colour? I think it's like a pink colour on the right hand side. And then, you know, there's the various buildings and mountains and plains and all the other things that kind of jut up into the sky. So it might not be as bad as we think. Will you be able to not put pieces together? Well, this is it. I know. I'll be doing the sorting. I'll be like, oh, they go together. But I mean, that will be. Sam and I will have half the puzzle each in two different parts of Scotland. I'm sure I will have some adjacent pieces, but you know, Might not happen as often as we think, if you see what I mean. It is difficult though, Sybil. You make a good point. It's difficult not to start puzzling when you have a puzzle in front of you and it's all sorted. Personally, I would have sorted by the bag. That way the sky would have been a little more manageable. Yeah, but then we can't say we've mixed it. Hi, Neve. Sorry I couldn't make the puzzle cam. Oh, that's okay. We understand. It's a big journey. I wasn't very good, but we used electric typewriters, Vicky. I'm going. I'm giving away my age. I actually used to have an electric typewriter. I did. I don't know what happened to it. Whoops. I better go and watch it. Completely forgot to catch up with it when I saw it drop. Yeah, yeah. So that it's all in there. All the info's in there. For more boards, political parties normally have their vote for me boards that they use around polling time. Maybe some of their offices have plenty of advertising boards that could be on loan. Ah, that's an idea. That's an idea. Or we start up our own foam board manufacturing plant. What do you think to that? Hey, Ruth, you made it. How you doing? Hello, Purple Cat. Hi, everyone. Trust me, set a notification and still be late. I'll be lurking and puzzling for a bit. I think we all do that, Purple Cat. But hey, I can make it to the puzzling competition in February. Good. Well, that's going to be great, Neve. That's going to be great. I'll send you a message about that because I actually spoke to Annika today. So yeah, I'll give you more info. Give you more info on it. Right. Okay. I better get to puzzling this puzzle. Nattering away about Puzzle Camp. It's all the way next year. But do you know what? I feel like it's going to fly by. I feel like it's going to be on us before we know it. That goes there. These pieces aren't always aligned the way I think they're going to be. Hmm. Well, I think it goes along here somewhere, but not there. Right, what about that one? Nope. It's quite a big bit of yellow in there. Oh, and there is there too. Aye, that goes over here. That goes there. Yay! Okay, that goes there. That's good. Right, and here's some more with the green leaves. So we've definitely got pieces with the bush in down here. I'm just not sure which way round they go. I think that might go that way. It might, yeah. I don't know actually. I'm sure it goes around there somewhere. Uh, oh, there's a pink one. Mm, so that goes that way. It really isn't either, this puzzle. Not that I would want it to be, necessarily. I do like a challenge, I must admit. No. It might go there. This. So maybe some of these bright pinks and oranges might be a good way to go next. All right, that's that big chunky tree there next to here, but it's not all red. It's kind of it's got different coloured stripes, that tree. So I don't think that one's going to come together quite as quickly as some of the others. Sure about that one. I think that might be down there somewhere. There we are. That's that one. Mm. Hmm. Now then. Okay. That's got a bit that goes up there. There we are. So I may have some floating islands coming together that I can't quite place yet, but that's okay. The main thing is I'm getting pieces in, at the very least. The touch is that, so that's good. But hey, I can make oh, I read that. Doing great. Good, I'm glad you're doing good, Ruth. Hi everyone, wish I could come to Puzzle Camp, but it won't be possible. I would definitely watch any streams you post. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry you can't come, but yeah, please do. So I don't exactly know quite what my filming plan is for it, but I envisage it's because it's over a long-ish period of time. I envisage doing like daily updates, if you see what I mean. Um, and just saying, hey, this is where we're at. This is what the puzzle looks like today. We managed to do this, and this, and just kind of go through it like that. Like, um, say, so you tell you all who's there, who's been puzzling that day, if anybody's joined us, because people are going to be coming and going. Obviously, we have some people coming for a few days in the first week, some in the second week. So I can say, oh, so and so's here today, just arrived from wherever, and you don't have to be in the lives, obviously. I'm not going to drag you in front of the camera, but yeah, I sort of think it will be something in that kind of nature. Regular live streams, and then possibly just like an overall video afterwards. That's going to be a lot of footage. But I don't even know how I'm going to film it in that room because I'm not going to have a great deal of space to be putting up loads of tripods and stuff. Um, don't know how I can mount a camera up high. I mean, it'd be cool if I could do a time lapse, but I'm just not quite sure yet how I would build that. How I would sort of film that, sorry. But definitely, there will be live streams. We were so lucky. Our typing teacher used to give us free football tickets to VFL Victorian Football League games. Oh, wicked! That's cool. I'll give the information to Dad as well. Yeah, it's mostly it's what we were saying about whether you could spectate and things. But I'll let you know the venue and stuff as well. The best place to keep an eye on things about that, Neve, is the UK Jigsaw Puzzle Association on Facebook. They tend to post most things in there. But I'll give you the info. Won't be able to make Puzzle Camp either. We'll be watching whenever you post. Oh, sorry you can't make Purple Cat. But even if people can't come, I hope you're excited. I hope you're excited to see it. Don't forget to like. Thank you so much. Morning, SJ Ma. Meh. SJ, I'll just call you SJ. Morning, how are you? Dad said that it's too far to drive from Wales to Scotland and back. Well, it is a long drive. In my mind, it is anyway. You wouldn't do the train then, Neve? Work was interesting for me today. I walked in, started, and half an hour I'm heading home on holiday. Oh, right. You did a half an hour shift. How did that happen? I like that. I like the sound of that. If the puzzle camp was somewhere closer to me, I can come. Shame the trains have gotten so expensive. I used to go anywhere I wanted on the trains 20 years ago. Yeah, I know. The trains are expensive. And they're not always that great either in the UK in terms of, cancellations and stuff. I've been going on the train to various competitions and it is a palaver, I must admit. More often than not, I'm claiming refunds because of delays. We do get there eventually, though, so I'll give them that. Hello, B. How you doing? Feel for you, Helen. I'm thinking about probably flying up. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's always an idea. And you're in London, aren't you, Philip? So you've been near one of the London airports, presumably. You can maybe get a direct flight just up to Edinburgh. Wonderful memory. Afraid not. Okay. Trains are very expensive. When I was looking into it, it worked out cheaper for me to fly from my local airport and go via Paris. Sorry. I totally believe you. I do. But I just think it's silly. Imagine all that jet fuel to get you to Paris to then bring you up to Scotland from the UK. It's just so stupid. Oh my lord. Yeah. Just oh my gosh, that just says it all, doesn't it? I don't know what to say to that. Mm. Yeah, I mean, I sometimes think for these competitions that I'm going to, like I'm going to Cardiff next year for the um in February for the Welsh Nationals, and then I'm going to the England for the UK Nationals. And I just keep wondering if it's going to be cheaper to hire a car. I just don't really relish the idea of driving around Cardiff, I must admit. But it's been a while since I've driven. This is the source of my trepidation on that score. I can drive. I have my driving license and everything. I just haven't driven for a couple of years. So it'll be a case of, if I hire a car, I'd be in a car I'm not used to, driving to a place I don't know. So I'm a bit like, but maybe I'll be all right. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll have my own car by then. Who knows? Is there? Right. So see, these yellow lines really do help. These yellow sort of light lines on the side of the trees. I'm finding those quite a useful way to be guided by this puzzle. It's still throwing me a bit though. Let's put that one there. I'm just okay, right. So yeah, what was throwing me here was there's a couple of tree trunks that come down here, but there's like a big tall leaf that sort of goes over it, and there's a yellow line on the right side of it, and that's what that is. So it was the bright yellow that was throwing me off because I was like, where is that? There, see there. They go down there. So let's see if I can find any more of those. Yeah, there's one. The yellow just stands out because it's bright, I guess. It goes up there somewhere. That's part of that tree that's all different colours. Now then, this, 'cause there's leaves up here as well, so this could well go up here, or it could go down here. Not certain on that one. That's a pretty solid bit of red, this one. I'm just wondering if it goes over here with this tree. Right, it does, it goes there. Yeah, where does that fit in then? Have I got that at the wrong side? Because it doesn't look as though there's enough room here for this to fit in. Oh, there's pink. Oh, right. It goes there. Okay. Completely the wrong end. That must go down here then. There, that goes there. The wrong end of the tree. Mm, and there. Oh, this is taking some concentration. So, I wonder if there are flights from East Midlands Airport. Yeah, probably. Probably. I used to fly from East Midlands up to Inverness. When I went to see my dad when I lived in Nottingham. But yeah, there might well be, Thomas. I mean, I would imagine they'd be more frequent to Edinburgh than Inverness, but yeah, it's worthwhile having a look. Sucks. I was looking forward to coming. Oh, I'm sorry, Neve. I'm just outside of London. Luton Airport is my nearest, so most likely an EasyJet flight. Yeah, EasyJet or Ryanair, I guess. Hopefully EasyJet. I don't like Ryanair. I'm driving from the east of England, Suffolk. Route planner says 7 hours. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's like riding a bike. Oh, yeah. Oh, driving. Yeah, I know. It'll come back to me. I know it will. So when I first I had a car that I drove, obviously, regularly, but I drove regularly, and I was with my partner at the time. So I did all the driving because he is registered blind. And then for reasons, I didn't have the car anymore. And so for like, how long would it have been? Maybe about a year. I didn't have a car. And then I borrowed a car and I drove down to Nottingham from Stirling. And I was rusty then, but I picked it up fine again, if you see what I mean. I was like, I mean, I wasn't rusty in the sense that I was like, I didn't know what did what and stuff. But I'd forgotten the rules of the road. It's just, I don't know. It's just, you just have to kind of get used to it again, I guess. But yeah, I managed to to drive down to Nottingham from Scotland after having not driven for like a year in an unfamiliar car. So that was fine. But then that was in 2021, and that's the last time I drove. So yeah, a bit nervous, bit nervous. But I know it will come back to me, Sam. I know it will be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember this. Perhaps for the 2 weeks, people can get together and rent a van. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, if people are coming from similar parts of the UK, I guess there's no reason why there couldn't be car shares and things. It's a possibility, Sybil. Flight time from Brisbane to Scotland is nearly 23 hours. Oh, such a long flight. It's a long flight. Claire, are you still here, Claire? You're gonna be you're gonna be quite jet lagged, I would imagine. But we'll keep you going. We'll keep you going with the puzzling. Out of curiosity, just checked, and I could go to Cologne direct to Edinburgh. I could go Cologne direct to Edinburgh for less than €100 each way. Really? That's incredible. Well, there you go. Affordability, check. Well, there is accommodation, I guess. Hello, SS. Good morning afternoon to you. Working from work. I'm glad you're here. Puzzle camp sounds fun. It would be so nice to meet you all in person and tackle that beautiful puzzle. It's quite a distance from California, though. Oh, I know, I know. I've done that flight. Well, not to California, but to well, yes, to California for Disneyland. But Seattle last year, that was a long trek from here. I always envy my kids on long flights because they somehow manage to be able to go to sleep. And I cannot, for the life of me, fall asleep on a plane. I just can't do it. It's just too uncomfortable. But they slept most of the flight over to America. Mm. Claire, yes, done that leg before. It's very long. Yeah, gosh. Out of curiosity, what's the closest airport to you? So I don't. Now then, Sam, help me out. Is Edinburgh or Glasgow closest to Stirling? Edinburgh and Glasgow are they're both sort of a relatively equal distance from Stirling. So I would say it'll be Edinburgh or Glasgow, but if one is closer, it's not going to be by much. Um, I've only ever flown out of Edinburgh and into Edinburgh. I've just never used Glasgow so far. Um, my mum went to Scotland 2 times a few years back. Sounds great. Sorry if I missed anyone. You're pretty good. You're pretty good at catching everyone, SS. It's tossing up between Glasgow and Edinburgh, Suze. Yeah, they're both relatively equidistant from Stirling. Hi, Darlie. I will be there, and part of the sky is mine. Yes! Woohoo! Thank you, darling. Very pleased to hear that. Very pleased to hear that. Oh, so excited. Sorry. Oh, sorry. If I go squeaky, you'll need to forgive me. It just means I'm excited. Mm. Oh gosh, I'm convinced that there are trees sneaking into this puzzle while I'm not looking. Like I feel like I've got like a sum of each tree done, but I'm finding bits where I'm just like, where does that go? Thing is, there's also like trees on this side, like this. There, see that goes there. Now that threw me. So that's another thing. Like there's another one there. That's another one. Like a tree on its side. Now then, where do you go? Um, oh, that feels like it should be obvious. I'm not sure where that one goes, but it feels like it should be really obvious. Right, I think that goes along here somewhere, maybe. Oh, no, it goes there. It goes there. That looks like it might go over here somewhere. Ah, no, it doesn't. It goes there. Ha! There's that part of that tree lying down. Another one in. I can attach that now. Yes, that's good. Can I fill those in? It's quite a big bit of yellow there. Again, I feel like I should have most of the yellow areas done because I started off with yellow. There we go. Um, no, that doesn't go there. What is that? Now and again, are these lying down trees or standing up trees? That's kind of pink, that one. Ah, what is there? Hmm. Be nice if I could get that attached. Don't think it goes quite that low down. Oh, it goes up there. Yay! Mm, it's gonna go up there somewhere. Doing a lot of checking of the box with this one. But that's okay. Some puzzles are like that. Glasgow Airport, 26.1. Edinburgh, 25.2. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, so it's marginal, isn't it? So Edinburgh's closest, um, but only by like a mile. So they're both. This is the nice thing about Stirling, though. It's really good central location, if you see what I mean. But not as big and busy as the likes of Glasgow and Edinburgh. Darling, you and me on the sky. We've got our sky warriors. I like it. Sorry, but I have to go. It's my granddaughter's 17th birthday. Oh, happy birthday to your granddaughter. And I'm making her cake. Oh, nice. Need to get a move on. We'll watch back later. Bye, all. Happy puzzling. Happy puzzling, Rose. I hope your granddaughter has a lovely day. Our team spirit was so amazing at the Worlds that we spontaneously organised a puzzle weekend in February already. That's how it gets you, though, isn't it? It's just such a fun community. Puzzle get-togethers. They're just the best, aren't they? Go make that cake. Sounds great. I wonder what kind of cake it's going to be. Chocolate. Thomas, excellent. 12 people have said they're coming already. Just in the live chat. We're going to have enough to make it rock. I believe so, Thomas. I do believe so. Are you doing the whole 2 weeks, Thomas? Or are you just doing part of it? Guys, I really think Demosa Horton's puzzles need to come with a health warning. I'm lucky to be alive after completing that 500-piece Home Sweet Home puzzle. Excuse me, did you get a cuteness overload, SS? Really do love her artwork. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? You guys are going to have so much fun. I'm a little jelly. Oh, I wish you could come, SS. If puzzles were puddings, it would be a warm chocolate brownie. Sounds good to me. Oh, okay, the food chat started. I'll take the blame for that one. Well, love to Moses art also. Love that she is releasing her own puzzles. Yeah, me too. Fresh from the oven. Comes with a warm drink of your choice. Oh, you guys are making me hungry. I've just looked up prices for the train and flights from Bedfordshire to Scotland. £40 for flights, 120 for train at the cheapest. This is just insane, isn't it? I want to go sightseeing, so Vicky, get ready. I'll put on my best tour guide hat. Now I want cake. Yeah, you and me both. How far is Stirling from Edinburgh? Uh, what did Sam say? 25 miles? From Edinburgh, like Edinburgh Airport's not like in the middle of Edinburgh though. It's kind of on the outskirts, but there's regular buses that go direct from Edinburgh to Stirling. Same. Cake. I'm so jelly how cheap your flights and trains are. Well, in fairness, I mean they're in the same country. Although, well, Helen isn't. Helen's Germany, aren't you, Helen? It's a bit different flying over from America, isn't it? Hi, Betty. Good morning. I will try to stay on this live as much as possible. Puzzle looks amazingly beautiful and so fun. Oh, thank you. Flights from Tasmania are over 3,000 Australian dollars each way. Oh, I don't know what that is in pounds, but I don't know what the exchange kind of value is. But yeah, that sounds like a lot. It's a long way though, isn't it? It's a long way. You're flying halfway around the world. Phil, it used to be the other way around. Cheaper for trains and planes cost the earth. Yeah, it's just, oh, it's crazy. So much cuteness. My heart really kept beating. Cuteness would make your heart go faster. Yeah, Germany. Yeah. It's just insane. Like I looked at a flight down to Cardiff for the Cardiff, the Welsh Nationals, and it was ridiculous. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just because it was maybe direct flights just were more. Well, maybe I'll look again. I'll look again. Those were the days. It will be $913 from Boston. What, there and back? A return, darling. Why does the USA have to be so big? I don't know. Why are we so tiny? Who knows? Geography, I guess. Around £1,470 sterling each way from Tasmania. Oh gosh, yeah, that's a lot, isn't it? It's an expensive trip. And you'd want to make it worth your while by staying, a good few days, and then but of course you'd have accommodation on top of that, wouldn't you? I am aware that it's going to be an expensive trip for some people, but wherever you go, it's going to be a distance from somewhere. It's like worlds, isn't it? Like, I'm relatively lucky in the sense that Spain isn't overly far from me, but it's a long way from, say, Donna Louise, who has to come over from New Zealand. Australian dollar is basically a 1 to 2 ratio. Yeah, divide Oz dollars by two, and that's close to pounds. Okay. Need to brush up on the lingo. Biscuits versus cookies, etc. Maybe try some brown sauce while there. Well, if you stay in the hotel, right, and you have breakfast, they'll have brown sauce. Say to them, and brown sauce is actually not as big of a thing up here in Scotland, I would say, than in England, but it's definitely a thing. And yeah, if you have like breakfast, like a cooked breakfast, obviously, don't put brown sauce on your cereal or with a croissant or anything like that. That would be yucky. If you enjoy like bacon and sausage or anything for your breakfast, have some brown sauce. I mean, I've told you this. I took a bottle of HP sauce to America with me when I went in July. Because when I went last year, it never occurred to me that they wouldn't have it, and I missed it. I was like, I don't want to keep eating ketchup with my breakfast every morning. This is just wrong. So it's like, I was like, right, next time I go to America, I'm taking brown sauce, and I did. And my son was the same. Jasper was like, Mum, get the brown sauce. Just take it down with me every morning. Definitely try it. And yes, so biscuits are just what you call, assuming you're in America, Karen, biscuits are just what you call cookies. But the overall term for, biscuits is here for cookies here is biscuits. Here, when we say cookies, we mean a specific type of biscuit. But there are many types of biscuit. Chocolate digestive, Oreos. Like we wouldn't call an Oreo a cookie. We would just call it a type of biscuit. Does that make sense? People don't realise how big Australia is. People thought they could do a hike from Melbourne to Sydney. Yeah, Australia is huge as well, isn't it? Yeah. Stirling is slightly closer to Glasgow than to Edinburgh. It is approximately 26 miles from Glasgow and 37 miles from Edinburgh. Ah, right, but the airports are more equidistant then. So that's like the cities themselves, Sam. Those people are Americans, right, lol? Yeah, sorry, but not all. I will start saving because I'm going. I will need the info on the hotel. I'm going with my husband. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm basically the situation was I didn't know how many rooms I needed to block out. because I had no idea what the realistic interest was going to be. So that's why I'm kind of doing this at this stage, just to gauge. It's not like I need an exact number. I'll be able to sort of keep changing things up. But now I've got an idea of what the situation is in terms of attendance, then I can go back to the hotel and say, right, well, I need this many rooms at least, and take it from there. Um, and I've asked a bunch more questions because people have been asking me questions about the rooms that I don't know the answer to. So I've asked a bunch more from the events coordinator lady, Shannon, her name is. So I've asked her a bunch more questions about it, and hopefully she'll get back to me soon, and I'll be able to give you more info. Good opportunity to introduce everyone to proper bacon and or sausage sandwiches rolls. Yes. Yeah. See, now this is something else, right? I feel like Americans do sausages different to us. Like the breakfast sausages that I had in the hotel in Seattle where I stayed were different to the sausages that we have. They're smaller for a start, and they don't seem to have like a skin. They're just sort of, it just like a stick of meat, but it seems, I don't know. I can't really describe it, but they're a bit different, the breakfast sausages. Still ate them. I mean, they were fine, but yeah, it's funny. Vicky, my stepdad loves his HP sauce. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? Called it. What is brown sauce? It sounds like it might be like what we call barbecue sauce here in Australia. So barbecue sauce is a bit sweeter. It's the same colour, but it's a bit sweeter. Brown sauce has more of a like a tangy kind of spice to it. And you have it with, I mean, we generally have it with things like bacon and sausage and like breakfast type meats. Just looked up direct flight Toronto to Edinburgh, 1,504 Canadian dollars, approximately £800. And is that just one way, Ula? I suppose there are trains from Edinburgh Airport slash Glasgow Airport to Stirling. There are trains from Edinburgh and trains from Glasgow, but not necessarily directly from the airport. I don't know what the nearest train station is to the airport because the airports are a wee bit sort of, well, I can't say with Glasgow actually. I've never been to Glasgow Airport, but Edinburgh Airport is a wee bit out from the city. So I think your best bet from Edinburgh Airport would be to get on one of the buses. There's like a row of bus stops outside, and the various buses go to, Glasgow or Edinburgh or various other places, and there is a bus from Edinburgh that goes direct to Stirling. That's the one we use every time we go away. House of Parliament, yeah. You told me that, Thomas. I never knew that's what it stood for. Helen, 100% agree. Karen, yes, my favourite breakfast here in the US is biscuits and gravy. And no, that doesn't work over there. So I'll try sausage and brown sauce. Oh, yeah, definitely give it a go. Give it a go. I actually love a full English breakfast. Love it. It's one of life's treats in my mind. I would expect there to be a direct bus service. Yeah, there is. There is definitely. Stirling to Glasgow train travel is around 35 minutes. Stirling to Edinburgh train travel is around 50 minutes. Yeah, from the you like Edinburgh Waverley station, which is the big central station, to Stirling station is yeah, that's about right. And there's regular trains, but we're talking from the centre of Edinburgh though. You might pick up a bus. You might be able to pick up a bus from Edinburgh train station through to the airport, but you'd be as well just getting a direct bus service instead of faffing around with two different modes of transport, if you see what I mean. Change the bottle from glass to plastic. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot to do it in glass bottles. I'm really puzzling much, am I? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh, right. I promise I'll do more of my puzzle. Um, and I mean, I can again nearer the time, I can advise people on which buses to catch and maybe give like share the timetables and stuff. I mean, if I shared a timetable now, it probably wouldn't be up to date, but nearer to the time, I can do that. Right, does that go? No, it doesn't. Wait, no. Ha, I suspect that goes with that somewhere, somehow. Mm, right. I've not got many pieces left here, but I'm still, they're still not popping in really quickly. No. Yes. I should be able to find that one. There we go. Oh, no. Hmm. I also feel like I should have that one. It's so obviously red, but I'm not seeing it. Right. Ah, that goes up here. Uh, somewhere around there. That goes in there. That's that one. Yes, that's there. I think it's just that I'm sort of dipping in and out of this, so I'm not really concentrating there. I found that one. Took a wee while. Um, that's just a tiny sliver of that goes there. That looks like a branch. Ah, here we go. What is there? Look, I've hardly got any left. But they're still going in really slowly. There, that's that one. I couldn't find it because it had a wee green leaf on it, so that was throwing me off. I just kind of thought it didn't belong there. Mm, Ah, okay. No. Look at that. There we go. Maybe that goes there, possibly. Again, it would be great to attach. There we go. So that's not actually tree, that's just like a red rock, that there. But it's ended up in the tree pile. Uh, that goes there. Hmm. No, about that one. Mm. Uh-huh. Right, that goes further up. So I really need to attach these. I just don't know if I can. Right, let's take these out. That one. I'm not even certain these are trees necessarily. These pieces. Ah, there they are. No, they're not. Again, just a bit of redness down here. These pieces are just what I have left over from the water pieces, these blue pieces. So I just left those on the board because there weren't too many. So I just need to try and just slot those in as and when I figure out where they go. That's got two trees, one on either side. So it's gonna go maybe here. Oh, it's just not very obvious at this stage. I don't think that's tree. That definitely is, but I can't figure out where it goes. Oh, it goes there. I just can't attach it yet. That looks like water. Don't know though. Oh, okay, I can attach that. That's good. And that goes there. There we go. Right. Okay, that's good. And that one, again, not sure where it goes. I'm pretty sure it's tree. I just don't know where it goes. Got quite a lot of this tree missing. I'm surprised. Yeah, surprised. Okay, well, that's them all gone out of the box. So now I need another bunch of pieces to work with. I mean, I mentioned earlier possibly doing. There's one. It's a three-piece. I don't know where it goes though. Wait, doesn't it go there? No. Like bright pinks and purples. That might be a way to go. Get some of this area covered. And I've also got those that I could probably fill in, like this kind of piece. That's like just clear blue. That's going to be mostly up here, I think. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll grab a board, a small board, and do a wee shuffle and pull out some more pieces. There you go. I mean, they're just slotting in, so that's good. I think that might be a good bit to fill in. So I'll do that. Right, let me grab a board, and then I will be right back. I'm still in the room. Here we go. Life mostly won't be finished this week, Sandra. Most likely next week. Oh, yeah, the life puzzle. Yeah, I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. Doing well with filling in frames, but there still seems to be a million frame pieces left. Oh, is this on Disney Museum? Yeah, it does feel like that. It feels like you've really got a good bit of the frame pieces in, and but it's like, where do all these frame pieces go? Just checked, and there are no direct flights from Bucharest to Edinburgh or Glasgow, but the plane tickets are about 300 to 400 euros total both ways per person. Yeah, okay. That sounds about right, but it's yeah, it's a shame it's not direct. You'll probably have to do a what one change maybe in London or something. It's a good bit of Scottish things you can get here in our supermarket. It's cool. A slice of Scotland over in Australia. I'd be quite happy to have another week. Well, 3 weeks of puzzle camp, or is that not what you're talking about? Yeah, Philip, I knew that as I checked a couple of years ago when I wanted to go visit Scotland. I just hoped that maybe they'd put one on now, but no such luck. Yeah, I know. I know. Every time I've flown to America, I've had to change somewhere. Well, I mean, that's a bit further away, but um, even when I went to Spain in 2023, I had to change in Mallorca. But that was a flight to Valladolid Airport, which was actually quite handy. It's a teeny tiny airport, though. I may try and get the smaller versions of the world puzzle to do before the camp to familiarise myself with the image. Yeah, it's a great idea. I've got the European landmarks. I'm going to do that before next year. Brown sauce is spicy hot, has a kick, or just spicy slash herbs. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's hot, but there's definitely a spice to it. It definitely has like a wee tang to it. I feel for you with the frames, Sandra. I remember those taking up quite a bit myself. I know, same. To me, brown sauce tastes like vinegar. Oh, yeah. But I do, yeah, it does have that zing. Obviously, it's not the same texture, though. Um, Hello, Peggy. How you doing? More tangy. Yeah. Stevie. Oh, have you changed that? Yay. Okay, cool. I've got a name for you. Stevie. Not much kick to HP brown sauce, mostly spicy slash herby. It's similar to A1 and Heinz 57 sauces in Canada. Ah, okay. So there you go. Sounds like you would have to fly into the UK and then fly up Anna Maria. Still mega sucks. Yeah, it's less faffy, isn't it, to do direct? Probably a little vinegar from pickled ingredients. Yeah, vinegar, tangy, pickled. Mmm, sounds good. It is good. Trust me, it's good. HP sauce been around since 1896. Gosh. I'm eating breakfast now, so chat's food talk can't affect me anymore. Yay! That's what you're having. I'm not into A1 or Heinz 57, although familiar. Excuse me, my mum is European and loves Mediterranean cuisines. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if brown sauce is big in Europe. I'm not sure. Classy egg, hash brown, and bacon breakfast. Oh, sounds yum. But you do need brown sauce with that though, SS. That would be a perfect brown sauce meal. Another week on Disney Museum before Six Portals starts. I'm abandoning Disney Museum for Six Portals. Yeah, that's kind of what I've done. I've started taking regular photos so I can prove to myself the frames are progressing. Yeah, I know. I like to do that as well. I like to see the progress. SS going to have bacon and cheese English muffins for dinner, but had two Jaffies. Ooh, that sounds nice. Sounds nice. Right. Oh, I think I might have to get that tree out. Okay, so I've got a few pieces here. I'll start to do some sorting. So here's what I'm roughly going to look for. This area here with the blue pieces, which is this, and then um, any more trees that I find, and then I'm thinking bright pinks and oranges, like this kind of area, some here, and then possibly see this tree here. There's three actually, that one, and that one, and they're all different colours going across, and it's kind of obvious what what pieces they are now I'm looking at it. So I'll try and pull out those as well. So that's what I'm going for just now. Was going to have bacon and cheese English muffins for dinner, but had two Jaffies. Right, okay. We love breakfast for every meal all day long. I know, it sounds good. Vicky, I love to look up the history of different topics. Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. Tell us, give us the information. Probably I will fly to London, spend a couple of nights there for my mum to visit London, and then either fly to Scotland or take the train. I'll have to do better research. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. What are those coloured symbols beside some names? Um, that's oh, you mean the puzzle pieces? That's that indicates that they're a member of Vicky Makes and Builds. Betty just means they're a member. They're like little different coloured puzzle pieces, so the different colours depend on how long they've been a member. Sounds like an awesome plan, Anna Maria. Plenty of things to see and do in London. Oh yeah, I mean you can probably get 2 weeks out of London on its own. Don't stay there. Come here. When you want a quick meal, easy. Yeah, I'm totally with you on that. My kids always look at me gone out when I suggest breakfast food for dinner, but I'm like, what? Food's food, innit? Is there a difference between one colour and another? Yeah, yeah. Depends on how long you've been a member. I forget the different ones, but it's like there's a colour for a month and then a colour for 3 months and then a colour for a year and etc. etc. Right. So I'm gonna pull out any more reds because they'll likely go with trees and things like that. Julie, member for 11 months. Betty, it's the length of membership. Yeah, so you've got a yellow puzzle piece. Yeah, London is a great city. I visited it about 10 to 12 years ago. I just realised that I have to check about visa to UK, as you're not in the EU anymore. Oh yeah, good point. Oh, what I don't know about that actually. Um, so yeah, member for 13 months. Love your lives. Orange is over a year. It's good that you're telling me that I set them up ages ago, the different coloured puzzle pieces. So I can't remember what the different uh month length times are, but yeah, that's what it indicates anyway. Right. So I feel bad. I'm really not doing that much puzzling, am I? Should I end the poll? Is the poll even still going? Oh, it is. Shall I end the poll? I'll end the poll. Um. Oh no, it's still moving. Oh, do you know what then? If it's not getting in the way, I might as well just keep it up till for the duration. At least it's not in the way of my screen, so that's fine. Right. So any reds or areas I've already done, like yellow, I'll pull out like that. Although I can't see where that goes for the life of me. There's a yellow bit in that one. Um, and then here I'm going to put sort of orangey, pinky pieces, like bright orangey, pinky pieces. And then here's going to be those trees with the stripy colours on. I might use this just to pop in the box. That looks like a water piece, so I'll pop that in there. That does too. That's a yellow bit of yellow on that. Oh, hang on. There's pink in that, orange in that. Pinks. Ha! Oh, oh, we're seeing how long everybody's been members for. 3 months. Before you know it, it'll be years. Yay! So yours is green, Gryffindor. Ah, thanks. When my lifestyle changes, I will become a member. So I hype Vicky a lot lately. Every time I have a chance. Oh, thank you, Betty. Yeah, I actually forgot about the hype button. That's very recent, but it's not. It's really not that obvious a thing to me. It's not like in your face when you open YouTube. Um, so I kind of feel like I keep forgetting about hype, but yeah, that's brilliant. If you hype in the channel, I appreciate that. Not the channel, the videos, I should say. It's videos you hype. I'm getting sort of less obvious the pieces to go for. I've not been pulling out the blue sky, although I tend to just put them straight in because they're kind of obvious like that. That's going to go up here somewhere. There we go. So yes, I was going to talk to you about the life puzzle and the six portals. So when I was building life last Saturday, I honestly thought, just looking at it and having been working on it, that it was going to take me another two. But then I took a picture and I posted it, and I was looking at the progress, and I thought, it looks like I could maybe do that in one, and then I wasn't sure. I don't know. It's a bit unpredictable because obviously there's a lot of talking that goes on in live streams. And we have a lot to talk about, but so it's hard to say if it's going to take me 1 week or two. But six portals will come straight after that. What I'm trying to figure out for six portals, sorry, I'm just looking at the pieces here, um, is how to involve a guest in my live stream, and that is to accommodate Rose Khan, the artist, because she's really keen to be involved in the streams. So I haven't looked into it in a big way, but I did a very brief search for, I just typed into Google, just like, can you have a guest on live streams using software? Because you can do Go Live Together, but the problem with Go Live Together is that you have to do it on mobile. You can't do it using, a laptop and camera like I do. So it's like, it's not, it doesn't suit my setup. Let's put it that way, Go Live Together. But I thought there must be a way to include like a guest speaker or like a guest camera feed into a live stream where you're using software like I am. And apparently you can, and apparently you can do it on OBS Studio, which is what I use. And they make it sound pretty straightforward, but whether it actually is another question. So I'm going to look into that, and I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to get Rose involved in the stream so that you can see her like you can see me right now. So, like for example, in the bottom left corner of the screen that you can see, maybe I could have Rose there, like there, and then me there as usual, and then the puzzle here, and then she can talk to you. That I feel would be the best way to do it and the most seamless way to do it, because I don't like, I mean, the Discord voice channel thing, that worked relatively well when I was doing this. But I think, because I think it would be great if she could actually be involved in it sort of like the way I am, kind of thing. So she can talk to you, I can talk to you, I can talk to her. She can see the puzzle, she can hold up, I can hold pieces up. You know what I mean? I think that's going to be a really good way of doing it. Sound wise, I think that's going to be better as well. So I'm looking into that. Now, the only thing is I don't know how much time I have to test it out. Because if I've only got 1 week left of life, I don't have very much time to test it out. So, yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, but it's very exciting. There's just so much going on, but it's all really exciting stuff. So that's another great thing. December. Welcome to Love Vicky Puzzling. Hi, thank you for joining. Should get t-shirts made with Sterling Puzzle Camp on it. Yeah, I've been thinking about that, Julie. I've been thinking about getting t-shirts sorted. Well, I don't know what to put on them. I mean, I could put Sterling Puzzle Camp. 2 months member. Yay! Sorry, tired. That's all right. I cannot go, but airfare from Denver to Edinburgh is around $1,800 round trip. Hmm, yeah. So some of the airfares I'm hearing sound sort of about right to me, like about what they would be. Some of them sound seriously cheap, but I mean, they tend to be the Europe, UK ones. Don't remember how long I've been a YouTube member because I was with Patreon for a while. Yeah, one or two people were with Patreon at first. And that was great because Patreon was they don't take as much off you. But I had real issues with trying to give the patrons access to things that were only on YouTube. So I was just like, oh, this is too complicated. In the poll, currently 14 yes out of 56 and 14 maybes. That's great, isn't it? Isn't that great? I'm glad I did the poll. Hello, Claudia. How are you? And Soul Empress, how you doing? Vicky, if you need a volunteer to read your questions while you and Rose talk, I'm available. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm hoping, SS, that I won't need that. I'm hoping. but I really do appreciate the offer. So at least we know we can fall back on certain things if needs be. What's the colour for the maximum member support? Oh, I can't remember. Can't remember. Betty, sorry. Also volunteer as test subject. Well, I was thinking I could test it with Rose. She's up for testing it. But it might be something I do just like as a private live, just to test the technology and make sure it works, I guess, is the main thing. Um, because the last thing I want to do is get everybody excited about, a live stream where she's a guest and she's going to be in on the feed and everything, and then it not work. So yeah, or maybe we could do a members stream, perhaps. But we definitely have to test it out, I would say. It depends on when Rose is available, but she's definitely up for it. She seems happy to do whatever. So that's great. Probably orange like Sam and Clark. Um, yeah, Sam was on Patreon at first though as well. Jude Jude was a very early member, and Dexter as well. I don't think Dexter's here. Hi Amber, how you doing? Betty, it's purple, 2 years. Ah, right. Okay, there we go then. I want to support Vicky in the future. Thank you, Betty. That's lovely. 2 years is purple on puzzle piece. Yeah. Thank you for answering these questions. I can't remember. It's terrible, isn't it? Claudia, member for 11 months. Yay! Thank you. And Anna, 8 months. Wow. I still think it's crazy that I've been doing them for that long. Time flies, doesn't it? Maybe a map shape of Sterling. Yeah. And a sort of maybe the soul tire. I could put the soul tire on it. Claudia, nearly orange. Yay! Is orange 12 months? Yes, I think so. Almost there. Vicky, pick me, pick me, pick me. All right, pick Rose lol. Oh, compete against a celebrity. Do you know what? If you're happy to test it, then please do. It might be that Rose is busy. We might not always be able to. We might be able to. This is why I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to have enough time to test it. Because if I finish live this week, then that means I'm doing 6 portals next week. It's not long. So it might well be that Rose, I don't know. It depends if she has the time. So yeah, oh, we could just do it anyway, SS. Just for fun. I think it involves it like you create another source. I don't know if you're interested in this, kind of boring, but when I set up like a scene in my software, um, a scene is just like your overall stream setup. And for my scene, I have all the sources that feed into it are the laptop camera, which points at me, the Canon camera, which points at the puzzle, and the microphone, which obviously picks up the audio. So that's my live stream scene. Presumably, the way it works is I'd have to set up another scene with the Canon camera, the microphone, and the laptop camera, and another feed, like an outside camera feed, which I envisaged would go like in this bottom corner. And then I don't know if you use a plugin or something like that for it, but I think what happens is whatever the system is, it creates like a link, and then Rose would have the link, and she'd click on it, and she'd give access to her camera and her audio, and then she'd feed into the live stream as one of the sources. So you'd be able to see her and hear her just like you can me right now. That I think is roughly how it works. So I don't know. It seems like you might be slightly more techie than me, SS. So maybe you know what I'm talking about. Well, maybe you know how it works. It's OBS Studio I use. Now, I don't know if Gustin's still here, but I think Gustin said he was au fait with OBS Studio. So that would be good. Maybe if I could get some advice off someone in the know. Um, Lots of sorting starting soon for portals. Yeah, I would imagine so. I started my sorting yet, but I've got just so busy. It's okay. I'll get it done one way or another. I appreciate you all, members or not. Great support, and of course appreciate everything you do regarding puzzling, Vicky. Thank you. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all too, members or not. It's such a wonderful community. I just can't. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. Right, I'm slowly pulling out a few piles here. Um, Still got some dark pieces. I suppose I could have pulled those out because I've got a dark area building up in the bottom right. I'm wondering how many more weeks this one's gonna be. Two, maybe? What time are we? 1:01. Oh, that's okay. Not too bad. I've been talking a lot in this one though, but I knew I'd be chatting away about Puzzle Camp. I'm just so excited about it. And just because I just only just brought the video out on it as well, um, on Tuesday. So there's a lot of buzz about it, which is great. Ah, here we are. Yay, that attaches now. That's good. So then they go there. That's it. And that goes there. Woohoo! Orange is a year. Hang on. Have you started the portal sorting? I haven't yet. No, not yet. 6 portals next week. Need new boards to fit it on. Well, it might not be next week. It might be the week after. I don't know how many more weeks I'll be doing life. This is the thing. It snuck up on me, I have to say. Like, it felt for ages like 6 portals was sort of this event in the future. But now it's on us. And I'm a bit like, oh, I better get myself organised. But there's just a lot of exciting things going on. So I managed to put two together there just randomly. How does hype help you? So, wonderful people here, absolutely. Work calling. Bye. Oh, bye, Claudia. I'll get to that, Betty. Just give me a second. I'm going to try and catch up on the chat. Haven't had time to work on it much. I hope to do some this weekend in the evening. Oh, on portals. Yeah, you've started, haven't you, Soul? Saw Jeanette will do it for 7,000 subs. Oh, is she? Oh, good. Yeah, that makes sense. Came out at a good time for her, didn't they? Did you start the new job yet? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, let us know about that, Soul. Morning, Vicky and chat. Hello, hello. Have you started sorting portals or will you be doing that on the streams? Sorry if you've already answered. No, I won't be doing it on the streams, but I haven't started yet. No, no. But I will. I'll get there. I'll get there. Even if I only have time to half sort it, I could always finish that on the streams, I guess. But I'll get there. Clocks change Saturday night in Australia. Oh, really? Get to sleep past 5:30 for live stream. Back to 5 time zones in Oz. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, that really throws me when the clocks change. I hate it when we get to that time. Looks good. Thank you, Cara. Yeah, I know you can't see it much because of this board, but I'm getting through the pieces. There's not many left in the box. Hopefully, I can put a few of these in before I finish for today. I feel like I've done a lot of talking today, but I'm just very excited about the puzzle camp, so forgive me on that one. Uh, right, that's gonna put there. All right. Okay. Well, I've got two hands going now. That's good. That's a good sign. I think that might go further down. Oh, nope, it goes there. Yay. Okay, that's good. So the hype button, Betty. What hype does it? If you hype a video, it gets like hype points. And the more people that hype, the more points you get, and you can go on to like a leaderboard. Um, and it just sort of showcases your channel. It's like a way for a channel to get noticed that's influenced by the actual the viewers, if you see what I mean, rather than just, algorithms and stuff. That's the idea behind it. And the purpose, I think, is to help smaller channels. You can't use it if you have over 500,000 subscribers. So I guess they deem that to be small. But it's between 500 and 500,000, I think. So it's quite a big margin. But the lower the subscriber count you have, the more hype points you get. So it levels the playing field a bit. And that's the idea behind it. But you can only hype a video up to 3 times, and you can only hype one that's less than 7 days old. So you could hype the Puzzle Camp video just now if you wanted to, because I only put that out Tuesday. And it would just get it more noticed, I guess. But you'd need a lot of hypes to be near the top of the leaderboard, I think. But another thing to point out about hypes is that the leaderboards for it are country specific. So we discovered this when I first discovered hype, and we were talking about this. Um, Anna was saying, and Mazza as well was another one that noticed that their leaderboard was only showed channels in their country, if you see what I mean. So for Mazza, it was showing Hungarian channels, and for Anna, it was showing. Is it Romania, Anna, that you're from? It was showing Romanian channels. So, like, if you hyped it, Betty, it would be like an American leaderboard. Does that make sense? So I guess I'd have less likelihood of moving up an American leaderboard because there's just, I don't know, maybe more American YouTubers. I could be wrong about that. I don't know, but still, hyping's good. Hyping's good. It's another way of engaging, and engagement is what you want. That's what YouTube notices. So when somebody likes and comments in particular and shares a video or hypes a video, that tells YouTube that people are engaging with your content. They're watching it and they're interested in it. And so hyping is just another form of engagement, really. But hopefully I've explained that clear enough. Hope they treat you well at the new job. Yeah, me too. Julie, here summertime ends on the 26th, so I guess my son will start to wake around 4 to 5 then. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think our clock change is closer to the end of the month. Ah, is that one? That one. There's some purple in the sky as well. You can see little differences in shades of colour. But I'm filling this in, definitely. Not looking forward to the clocks changing in Australia, but if it means it would be easier, yeah. Um, you get used to it, I guess. It's just initially, isn't it? It's a bit jarring. Sorry, cat made me send before finish typing. That's fine. We'll wait for the rest. Julie's so over that. They did it for the Commonwealth Games and they never put it back to normal. Oh gosh, really? Lucky you, Sol. I got up this morning and did chores for hours and then I looked at the clock thinking it's close to 11 and it was 8:30. Crazy light mornings. Oh gosh, yeah. Mm, yeah. Vicky, 6 months of daylight savings. Yeah. Easier to catch lives. Right, okay, I've got you. Well, that's good. That's good. Easier lives, we like that. Does that go there? No. Oh, I can't quite attach that yet, but I'm hoping that I will be able to soon. Right. So these pieces I'm pulling out are just a wee bit more generic than some of the other ones I've pulled out. So we are getting to just less obvious, slightly harder pieces of this puzzle. I think that might go there. Yes, it does. Just recognise the shape of that one. I feel like I'm not picking out many of the stripy tree pieces. Maybe I'm just not noticing them as well. That's okay. If I'm not, I'm sure I'll figure out other bits to do. That goes down here. There we go. Some gaps being filled in, so that's good. Jeanette mixing 7 1,000-piece puzzles for a 7,000 milestone, according to her post. Oh, is she? She's not doing the 7K. She's not doing 6 portals. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like the idea of that for a challenge. She's gonna have her work cut out for her, isn't she? Well, that sounds fun. Oh, I hope she enjoys doing that. I hope she doesn't regret it. Mm. I love daylight savings in Adelaide. Well, I'd rather not have to wake up around 4 to 5, so I don't know how lucky I am. And it's also my work weekend, so earlier work too. Oh, yeah. It's not easy for some, is it? Saving my hype points for 6 portals. Oh, yeah. That's fine. You can do that. Well, yeah. Remember though that it's 7 days old ones. So like I don't think you can save them up if you see what I mean. So you could hype Tuesdays, for example, and you'd still be able to hype 6 portals because it'd be a couple of weeks away, if that makes sense, or even a week away. I'm finishing up Happy Sheep Yarn Shop. Oh yay! Maybe 50 pieces left, but they're all green. Should not have worked on it so early in my day. Hopefully they won't be too bad. I've heard the green's not as bad as you think. I didn't feel like the pieces looked like portals, but the photo after was portals. So that's confusing if she did that. Maybe I read it wrong. Oh right. Okay. Oh, I've not really watched the video or looked at the post. I'll have a look at the post and see what she says. I remember seeing a thumbnail of her holding some puzzles and a challenge, so I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. Ah, one's there. So I looked at that too. It's confusing. I don't like the clock in March being an hour. Losing an hour sucks. Have the one in, yeah. Love the one in October. That extra hour. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's better when you gain an hour and rather than losing it. Definitely. Agree with Philip. Yeah. Seven Amy Stewart puzzles. Ooh, oh, they're not easy ones. Can you hype live streams? I thought it was only videos. Think so. Don't quote me on that though, Clark, but I think you can. But obviously only when they've been streamed. You can't hype them before, like just when they're in the scheduled state. You can only hype them when they've been streamed, I think. Again, don't quote me on that. Right, I think that's it. So I've got a few little piles here that I can work with. Oh, that's extreme. Maybe on Colin Thompson's, that would be amazing. Oh gosh, yeah, that would definitely be extreme. It'd be harder than doing Amy Stewart ones. Right. Okay. So I'm just going to grab a handful of these. I think these are going to be more gap filly types of pieces, these ones. And I'll just see what I can throw in. So for example, that looks like a water piece. There we go. There are various leaves with yellow along the side here, down in this corner. So there we go. So I'm fairly certain they go around there. Oh no, don't have that. Do have that though. That's got quite a bit of yellow on it. I don't know where it goes though. Does it go down here? Oh, it goes there. Yay. Same with that one. Oh, that's got a bit of, yeah, there. Tiny bit of yellow on it. Now then, that looks like it might be part of the up here. There it is. Yeah, it's part of one of those trees. That goes over here. So there's a yellow bit there as well. Mm, that's a definite bit of water. There we go. That goes in there. Some of these pieces only have tiny slivers of the colour that I'm sort of looking for, but generally I'm able to find where they go. Not always. That's just kind of a big blob of red. There we go. That's down there. That one's up there. Bit of tree. Hmm. I've got the very edge of a tree here. I'm not seeing where that one goes though at the moment. That's a little bit of yellow. It belongs to one of the leaves. Just not sure where. Still, I am filling out some gaps, so that's good. That's there. Right, that's one of the there. That goes there. Not as certain on that one. I've gone into concentration mode a bit here, folks, so talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, oh, that goes there. I just can't attach it yet. That is in the wrong pile. That should be in there. Hmm. I was hoping to get that bit in. Less certain about that bit. Oh, now then. Is that water? Pulled that out thinking it was water. It is. It's this dark area of water down here. If I've got another bit of that. Ah, yes. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, a few of these have gone in. That's good. Some yellow in that one. There we are. Can I? No. There is some red on that though. Yay. Okay, there it goes. Yeah. No, can't get that bit in. Not to worry. Keep going. I'll keep going. I'm filling in a lot of gaps, so that's good. Just hyped live from Saturday. Oh, so you can do it then. I thought you could, I just couldn't remember. I think Jeanette had already mixed seven 500-piece puzzles for 7K subscribers, then discovered six portals and wanted to do it too. I assume you will do the mixed ones now, and six portals will likely appear later. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've not actually watched it, so I don't know yet, but I'll have a wee look at it. Big challenge. He repeats his Easter eggs throughout all of his puzzles, just wouldn't know which puzzle it would belong to, lol. Oh, is that Nathaniel Mortensen? Or is that Colin Thompson? I think mixing even Thompson alphabets would be fun, as all the objects are for the letters. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you could work it out from that. Oh, that's quite cool. It's quite a cool idea. Be careful with ideas. This is how Puzzle Camp started. Yeah, it's true. He's not wrong. Ideas are dangerous things. Sam must be concentrating on all of the black pieces in her math puzzle. Well, Vicky, you got a lot done. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've gone slow today, but I've been talking a lot. So yeah. But, as long as you don't mind me chatting, part of the reason we're here, I guess. That I should be able to get that in. Where does that go? Hmm. Who knows? Well, maybe it belongs to one of those stripy trees, possibly. Right, there's some yellow in there. Ah, it's there. No, oh no. Okay. Well, convinced that went there. It doesn't. Mm. Well, it seems like such an obvious bit of yellow. Hmm. Oh, that's there. What's there? No. Right, I can't attach that yet. Which is a little frustrating, but that's okay. Ah, still filling out some gaps from these pieces as well, which is good. I feel like I should be able to put that in too. Now then. Hmm. There we are. That's a bit of tree, I think. Just not sure which tree. Oh, this light blue doesn't appear very much. It tends to be around here. Oh, it could be right. I think it's part of this tree around here somewhere. Right. Belongs there. Or not. Oh, where does that belong then? Okay, I don't know. I don't know where that belongs. Okay. So these are a bit miscellaneous to me. I'll pop these over here. And we've got these. It's the last few of the gap filling pile. There's a big bit of yellow on that piece, but I don't think it goes up. I thought it maybe went up in the sky, but I can't see it. So I don't know about that one. There's quite a big bit of red on that one. Oh, wait a minute. Where's that bit? There. Goes there. That looks like it should be creamy. Mm, there we go. That goes there. So that's starting to come together, that bit there. Yes. Again, bit of yellow in there. So, no, I've already tried that. That's also quite purple in colour as well. Wait a minute. There we go. That's there. And that one is up there. Okay, what time are we? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, we're winding down to the end. I don't want to stop. I'm really enjoying this. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to spread these out. Um, and just pick out some obvious ones like this, because there's something up here. It's like a there. See that attaches? It's just like a plant or something. And there's also like an orange. I don't know if it's supposed to be a moon or what. But they feel obvious to me as well. So let's fill those in. I just want to fill in some gap. I feel like I've talked a lot this stream, which I hope you don't mind. But I want to try and get just a little bit more done before I disappear. Time flies, doesn't it, when you're chattering away? All right, that's that. There. Right, so that's that bit. There. There we are. Okay, so that's coming together quite nicely, that bit. Um, Now then, there's kind of a oh, it's there. Right, here. There's like a spotty plant. And I've got a few of those, so I was just gonna pop those in. It's quite yellow, that piece. I wish I could find that one. Not sure why I haven't pulled that out. Uh, right, what does that piece belong to? Is that one of the trees? Can't tell. Can't tell. Yeah, that's very pink. Where does that go? That goes there. Now then. No. Thanks. I thought I'd seen that, like where that goes. I just couldn't think. That's where that one goes. Oh, where is that? I feel like it should go down here somewhere. Is that it? No. Hmm. Well, that one's slightly frustrating me. I feel like it should go down here, but I'm just not seeing where it fits in. Um, no, I'm just not seeing where it goes. So that belongs to this bit, I think. There, because there, and that's there. Yes. Hmm. Built up a bit here that I wasn't expecting to build up, so that's good. Yeah. Transition lines are definitely a big help on this puzzle. I wish I could attach that. It's frustrating. I want to attach it, but I don't think I can. Ah, that's there. So where's that? Does that go that way? Or that? Ah, oh, I can attach it. Hallelujah! Right, here we go. There. Oh, was all that time I was thinking that was tree, and it wasn't. It was just red rock. Ugh. Okay. Yes, that's good. That is good. I'm thinking greens will probably be next on this puzzle. Oh, there we go. I guess they go there. And then we've got light blue leaves. Oh, these go here. Okay, gaps are filling in. Gaps are filling in, so that's good. Um, that not sure where that goes as yet. Uh, it goes there. I'm definitely using the box more than usual. I don't really use box images very much. just kind of just by default, really. But I'm definitely using it on this puzzle. Right, there are a few others I'm not going to get to today. They're I think they're like stripy tree pieces like that. Um, but I don't think I'll really get to them in a big way today, she said. Um, I mean, there's not that many of them really, but there's more than one stripy tree. They're all kind of clustered together here, because there. So I will probably come back to that and sort of start with these pieces next time. But I think that's a good place to stop now. I think I've not done a bad job, considering, how much I've been chatting away. So what I'm still going. What do you think? What do you think? Now if I move these, because I have kind of a pile of pieces just sitting here, um, not doing much. I've filled in a few of them, but there's still a relatively big pile. So I'm just gonna move them out of the way, and it gives you a better idea then of what I've actually done. And we'll put them at the side. So they're all the inserted pieces. So I guess this has built up a lot really. This is kind of a marked, filled in area. And then several gaps filled in here and up here. And then there's quite a bit down there that's been filled in. So what do you think? How does that look? Great progress. Great live stream. Thank you. Look forward to your next stream, Vicky. It's great. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you. Sorry, I missed a bit of the chat there latterly because I was just focusing on the puzzle. I wanted to try and get more in because yeah, I've just been chatting away a lot. So but I will have to stop and go and grab myself some lunch. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. Pleased with that. It's sort of steady progress, isn't it, on this puzzle? I hope Vicky is arranging a day trip during puzzle camp to Hogwarts. It's in Scotland, and it'd be a pity not to visit while we're there. Whereabouts in Scotland is it? Is it even? I don't know where in Scotland it is. Or are you joking? Wait, parts of it are in Scotland, right? Parts of the set. Am I right about that? I don't know. It sounds fun, but I honestly don't know whereabouts it is in Scotland. Thomas, I'm not always that chatty, but puzzle away, giggling at the live stream chat like I'm part of the conversation. Good, well, you are part of the conversation. Listening's just as much a part of conversation as talking. The muggles will hear. Yeah. Looking great. Hi, Steph. Does not look like an easy puzzle. No, it's not easy. No, but it's fun. It's a good one. Get in there. Looks great. Another lovely live chat. Thank you very much. Great job. Thank you. Awesome progress, depending on how much chatting is done. Might get finished next week. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm not certain. This one's been slow going, but the hope is that you speed up as you go along, I guess. Thanks for another great live stream. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm going to keep working on the camera setup. I feel like I change it and I check the window on the camera and it looks great, and then when I go live I feel like it looks different. I don't know if it changes them on me, but I'm going to keep working on it because I really want to make sure the colours pop on this. Um, but it's yeah, it's a beautiful puzzle. I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. So, okay, I will wrap things up. First of all, I'm going to ask that you please go and watch my video that I uploaded on Tuesday. It's about Puzzle Camp, or, if we're using the name for it, the Around the World 42,000 piece international puzzle along. It's all about that. It gives details of when and where and what you need to do if you're interested in coming. And I also mix the puzzle in that video. It's very, very satisfying. I thought I was going to be just sort of slightly devastated, but I wasn't. It was satisfying, just pouring all the bags in, stirring them around. So give that a watch if you haven't already. It's got all the details in about Puzzle Camp. That's the first thing I'll say. Secondly, I am working on the Big City Collage video. I'm aware I was supposed to bring a video out, and I am still going to. I've actually started editing it, but one of the delays I'm having or experiencing is with my software, my editing software. So the one I always used and have used up to now, from start to now, is an Adobe software that is now going to be defunct. They're stopping support for it. They're going to discontinue it. So I can still use it, but it's getting very glitchy and buggy and hard to use. So I am kind of forced into a situation where I have to use a different software. But I have to learn it because it's not, no two softwares are really the same. And I'm getting there. My video on Tuesday was the new software that I've been using, so I think I'm getting there. But that was a relatively easy-ish video to edit, whereas the Big City Collage there's a lot of footage involved. So I'm working on it, and I will get it out, and I'll get it out as soon as I can to you. But that's really kind of the delay with the editing of videos. But yeah, but it's all go with the puzzle cam. We're really getting rolling on that. So that's so exciting. I mean, I'm just so excited. I can't explain how excited I feel about this. It's going to be brilliant. So go and watch that if you've not seen it. Look out for Big City Collage. It is coming. It's just taking me some time, but I'm getting there with it. And I will. I bought some training for it, like an online training course thing, and I'm gonna learn it all. But yeah, it's a bit of a process. Anyway, yes. So there's that. Oh, and there's also some footage of the thoracic tail in that video I just put out on Tuesday. So you might like to see some pictures of that a 2,000 piece Ravensburger puzzle that I've been doing and that I've now finished. So there's that as well. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Check out the link in the description for the Discord server. If you're not part of that, please do join. It's a brilliant community of puzzlers. So join the Discord server if you're interested in all the puzzle chat and sharing your photos and things. And yeah, check out my merch store as well. I'll work on a t-shirt. Chuck your ideas at me, maybe in the Discord server or something, on a cool puzzle camp t-shirt that I could maybe design. But yeah, the links for my merch stores are in the description as well, so please check those out. I'm going to say bye just now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Back on Saturday for another live stream on the life puzzle. Will I finish it or not? Who knows? Let's wait and see. Tatty bye, everybody. See you later.